What's good, y'all? This is day 16. I'm on my Nike Tech today. You feel me? We on the Nike Tech vibes. No, I'm just kidding. I just got off a motorbike, y'all. So like out here in Thailand, we just rock ski masks when you wear the motorbikes because things be coming to hit you in your face and stuff like that. But it's just one of them things. Today, bro, we're on day 16. Like, whoa, we're getting there. And this is really just the art of letting go. And for me, I would always hear this, bro. Like, I would always hear this. It was like, you got to detach yourself from everything and just be okay with the outcome. And it took me a really, 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 really long time to completely understand that. Because I would make I would make a decision, and then I would worry about the decision that I made, but I wouldn't realize that all the thinking that it took me to make that decision, I should have just trusted that. Like, I think I said this in another video. I think it was a learn to lose video, day 14 possibly, but it was like, you got to learn to lose. You know what I'm saying? When you jump in, you have to learn how to lose. But I also feel like that builds that, like, when you do lose, you don't just look at it like, oh, I lost. You look at it like, okay, I lost. What can I do to make it better? And then once you do that and you keep playing the game again, you have to trust that you practiced right. You feel me? You got to trust that you practice the best way to play the game. Because once you get in the game, bro, you're trusting everything that you worked on in practice. You feel me? You're trusting everything that you put your blood, sweat, hard work, and tears into. You were trusting all of that. So when you get in that game, you're just going off mental memory, muscle memory, whatever it may be. You're going off memory of what you've been doing in practice. But if you lose that game, you got to just move on to the next one. You can't take that loss to heart. You got to detach from the outcome, because the only thing that you can change is how you prep for the moment. When the moment comes, you just got to hope that you prepped yourself. Because if you didn't prep yourself, then that's honestly and truly your fault. And that's okay. Because again, you know how to tackle that, you know how to problem solve that into making sure that those things don't happen again. But it really just comes down to the detachment of your outcomes. So like every song you do, I dropped that. Yeah, so every song you do, every relationship you're in, every plan you create, sometimes it won't always work out. But if you go through the process and you understand what it is that you're trying to get at the end of the day, you're not going to be mad when that stuff don't work. But it also comes down to just detach from the outcome, bro. Some things you can't change. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of things you can't change. You can only focus on the things that you can change. But once you put it out into the world, you can't control how that's going to go. So even in the sense of setting expectations and expecting some, that's almost not, you don't want to do that either. Because if you expect to go and do 3 million streams or whatever, and the song only does 500, you're going to be really upset. If you expect for this post to go viral and it barely scratched 20 likes, you're going to be upset. But if you just put your love into your art and you do it for the sake of the art, and of course go learn some marketing techniques and how to post and things like that. But even if you don't, bro, the cream of the crop rises every time. If you putting your all into your content or your music, and you making it quality to where people can relate to it and it makes them feel a certain way, and you're telling a story, and you're doing the things that keeps people around to stay entertained, because at the end of the day, you're an entertainer. But if you're doing all those things to keep people entertained and keeping them around, it's going to work out. But you have to trust that you made the right decision in studying the things that you were supposed to study for. So when you go to create that stuff, it makes sense and you don't even have to think about it. And that way since you're not thinking about it, you're not worried about the outcome because you're trusting everything. And then, I mean, it comes into a lot of things of trusting with yourself too, but the end of the day, bro, the outcome doesn't matter, because it could just be the thing. If you did your 3 million streams today, you feel me? And you did your streaming and you got your 3 million. Okay. Celebrate it, yeah. But it was bound to happen if you put the work and did the things that you were supposed to do. But if you're that's, you know what? All that I'm trying to say is, you focus too much on the outcome, you can put yourself in a mental block if you don't hit that outcome. And I'm not saying don't set goals. That's not what I'm saying in the least bit. But what I'm saying is, do it and detach yourself from the outcome. Find a different way where your creativeness lives. Don't put it on the people in the outside world. Put it on you and what you feel on the inside. If you making 5 quality tracks that you actually like, bro, I don't care how you do it. Somebody is going to like those tracks just as much as you like them, because you yourself are a part of a certain demographic audience. Whether they like this rap song, whether they like hip hop, whatever it is, you are a audience. There are many people like you. So when you go to put your stuff out there, all you're doing is finding the people that are like you, that share the same similar interests as you. The internet's gonna do its job with all the algorithms and everything else. If you work on your marketing and your stuff, it's gonna do its job. But just put it out there and get to working on the nets. Don't worry about the outcome, because everything that you want is gonna come as long as you just let go. And it's the weirdest thing. But whatever it is you holding on today, let it go. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. We're still going strong. Let's get it.